Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to John Wick Hex. Today we're moving through a harbor, just like everything else does. What do we have? We have 9 continental coins and a whole lot of really expensive stuff. So if we wanted to take two things together, all we could get is increased range on push attacks, which did turn out to actually be kind of useful last time. Or at least we saw value in it. And the moving penalty on incoming shoot attacks is increased. So it's going to be the same available buffs every time then, because this is also what the 6 cost one was last time. Removes the long range penalty or roll costs less focus. I do like roll costing less focus, but I kind of think we're going to take these two again. I like that moving penalty thing. It gives you an actual option when you can't beat enemies to the shooting, and then pushing people into places where you have cover from other people is obviously pretty cool. I gotta say, I liked the boss fight area and the escape area after that a little bit better than some of the other stuff that we've seen in the game so far. I think the game benefits from being more difficult a lot, and it is a shame that so much of the early stuff is so very easy. This guy has different clothes on than most security guards, but he seems to just be a normal security guard, so we're just gonna jump him. Whoa. Okay, that's not what a human leg is supposed to look like. John Wick, what have you done? It looks like we're all good. Yeah, let's definitely refocus. This poor person. I mean, it's a good thing they're dead already, because the thing that they're going through there looks like it would be very unpleasant. I don't actually even know where I'm going. There's just kind of only one way forward. Let's complete our move. It is too slow to react. Kind of like the way that every time John does martial arts to somebody who's so hard that they immediately die, he has to take a moment and go, okay, just keep it together, man. Listen, you had no other choice. If you didn't flip that guy over so hard that his legs exited reality, he would have done the same thing to you. Man, they are everywhere. I really, really don't want to go out into the open here. Let's just make this a strike. Strike works. There's no reason I have to do takedowns all the time, except that I like doing takedowns all the time. Okay, this seems like a good time to maybe switch into shooting mode. Ooh, machine pistol. I would love one of those if I could. Oh dear. Well, that's bad. Let's make a run for over here. Takedown does enough damage to finish this guy off. It's gonna put me in the open though. Well, I have to get rid of one of these guys. We're not gonna do too well with both of them being up. This is a tough situation. Can't throw the gun quite fast enough. So I think what I have to do is move to here. Okay, I was really, really hopeful that was going to end with me being out of his line of sight. Pull a takedown to there. That's bad. Crouch? Well, the crouch didn't get me anything. He was still able to see me for the entirety of his shot. He's a little too close to me for that to work. 80%'s pretty good, right? It's a lot of cowardice being employed by our opponents at this point. Do I want to just step again? Yeah, I should keep moving, because actually, I'm going to move in on this guy and do a takedown. Going for the crouch there would have had us basically stationary until the shot hit, which is probably a bad idea. Okay, we got him. There's an 80% chance that we got him. Ooh, okay, I whiffed, but so did he. Everything's fine. Do I want to take machine pistol with 17 shots in it over our very good handgun? I think the answer to that is no. I think I'm going to stick with the handgun. No, that's silly. They're both very good weapons, though, no doubt. Where am I going? Okay, this way. Oh, hey, where'd this dude come from? What I want to do is wait. And then get a free kill. Hooray! These melee enemies, I don't know, they need a little something to spice them up. The fact that most of the time the best they can do is... oh dear. Most of the time the best they can do is walk up to you and just, like... The only way they could possibly harm you is to just walk right up to you, but also walking right up to you causes them to definitely die. Feels really bad. And I feel like John could maybe have taken his finger off the trigger a little bit earlier. I was trying to break line of sight there. Didn't really work out. Alright, quickly hurl gun, because we got this other guy that we got to deal with. Go for a parry into a takedown. That's going to leave me with... Yeah, it's going to leave me with a ton of focus. And then we're just going to rush this dude. I don't know that we have a lot of other moves here. I'm not going to be able to break line of sight. Yeah, I'm just going to run at him. Oh, he moved out of the area. I can no longer take him down. Oh, no, okay. I can re-engage. Well, I got shot a hell of a lot more than I would have liked there. We are probably going to end up having to use some bandages.
A lot of tools on hand for Mr. Wick's craft, I imagine.
We move everything the city needs to that harbor. Merchandise, people, weapons. The high table occasionally attempts to cut us off, but I protect my investments. Wars brewing among the different crews. They're even better armed than usual.
I don't think we're going to be able to hit this guy. I bet he's going to run behind cover. Yeah, and this gun's just not effective at that range anyway. Alright, I'm going to step here. Looks like we'll have time to pick this up. Nope, not quite. Oh man, and he actually was able to interrupt the action too. Alright, throw gun. Oh, that's not great. Oh, I thought that would for sure be tall enough to block line of sight. It's part of the problem with doing like true line of sight type calculations while viewing the game solely from an overhead angle.
For Mr. Wick's craft, I imagine.
We move everything the city needs to that harbor. Merchandise, people, weapons. The high table occasionally attempts to cut us off, but I protect my investments. Wars brewing among the different crews. They're even better armed than usual.
I gotta say, I'm a little displeased with the fact that those barrels were tall enough for him to hide behind while standing. If that box wasn't high enough for me to hide behind while crouching, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Oh, hey, there's a dude I didn't even notice. Also, he's tough. Come on. Oh, thank God for him stopping. Okay, I think we can get up on this guy and put him away. He really does not want to play up close, though. I'm not even sure if this is where I'm supposed to be going. Okay, so that guy... I don't have a... Okay, I don't even have a notification for him spawning, like the little pink ones that appear around John. Which is a little weird. Okay, we should probably refocus. I gotta say, I'm hoping that the thing we just heard Karen say about there being a lot of tools for Mr. Wick's craft in this area means that we're going to find some cool gear. Yeah, I'll take that. it would be neat to mix up the play experience a little bit more. It's weird, right? Like, the normal shoot attack uses 2 bullets, but he'll stop firing if they are defeated by the first bullet. But he's not capable of pulling his finger off the trigger with the machine pistol in the same way. It's just kind of strange. Okay, the slowness of this gun is going to get us into some trouble here, I think. I think I'm going to throw my gun at that guy. Oof. Let's just go for a strike, because we gotta do this pretty quickly, I think. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, let's try it again. I thought maybe we'd get in there fast enough to have a parry.
A lot of tools on hand for Mr. Wick's craft, I imagine.
We move everything the city needs to that harbor. Merchandise, people, weapons.
So it hasn't been super explicit.
Attempts to cut us off, but
I should probably shoot at him first.
Wars
Actually, I should probably just run.
Different crews. They're even better armed than usual.
Yeah, it hasn't been made super explicit how this works just yet, but it seems like maybe it's the case that the more you move during the setup period of their shot, the larger the effect on their accuracy is. And that's, to be fair, that's largely based on that guy's shot missing by a bunch when we moved further, and maybe it's not the case that the angle by which an attack misses actually communicates anything about the attack. Maybe I'm making unsafe assumptions here. But at the very least, it's worth trying, right? It's worth trying to run more in combat, especially with the thing we spent our Continental coins on. I heard a door. Okay, I don't know where that was. It might have been this door up here. I guess it was maybe that one. Interesting that in the dark, the hex symbol on the crates is super lit up. I wonder if there's an implication there that we can interact with those crates. Maybe we can sometimes find loot in them. This is pretty bad. I'm not happy about this. I guess really we want to shoot at this guy first, because his move action's going to come to an end sooner. Yeah, that's a better version of that than the other way around, I think. Grab this. Make sure you never run out of focus. It's terribly, terribly important. And there should be at least one more brawler around here, right? Okay, we have this guy. Dead to rights. Boy, it takes forever for that gun to fire. Ooh, he's got a machine pistol. It's pretty bad for us. I'm gonna actually just run behind cover. I don't think going toe-to-toe with him is gonna work. Maybe if we... And we have a little bit of a drop on him now because his weight action is still happening. I'm gonna try it. He's somehow just like totally not aware of our presence. Okay, his AI brain is just completely broken. Well, we have no ammo, so I should probably go back and get another gun. As much as I don't want to give the level a chance to spawn any more enemies on us, like we should probably not go in there with 0 ammo. That was pretty weird though, right? Alright, not super smooth, but we're getting it. Oh yeah, there's text on the levels, right? I could be reading that. That could be happening. Yeah, John, John, did you just become aware of that guy? Alright, there we go. There's my takedown. can't crouch fast enough for it to matter, so I guess we just move. And then paste him. You can't argue with the stopping power. How am I going to get down? Can I just jump down? No, I cannot. How am I going? Okay, I guess just generally this way. Ooh, an SMG. That's interesting. Can we get a little tighter angle here? I definitely want to do this with melee. Oh, that guy's not even actually down. It's super weird that there's no strike a downed enemy animation. Right? Like, am I the only one who thinks that? Oh, this seems bad. Okay. Back behind cover. Even with that big head start, I was really worried we were going to get shot. I mean, this gun certainly gets it done damage-wise. Maybe I should stop trying to get a high score and just bandage. I think we probably have this guy with the melee. Oh, that's not great. Okay, we'll get there, though. That's a really bad time to miss that many times. Also, this is a really bad time to not have a gun in my hands. Okay, I think we can, yeah, we can keep our line of sight pretty clean until we get up here. He's actually maybe not noticed us? There's no way. There's too much gunfire. Uh-oh. He got the drop on me. I was not expecting him to be able to turn around and snap into shooting stance quite so quickly. Okay. That was pretty non-ideal there. Okay, that's pretty bad. Oh, this does do 1 damage. That's just good enough. Alright, we had to get a little bit lucky there to survive, but it counts. We did survive. I think I like the SMG over the machine pistol. I appreciate that we're getting access to some different stuff here. So, like, with the more difficult enemies and the things where you're actually making a choice on your firearms and stuff, I feel like I'm making more meaningful decisions. I think they maybe keep you in super elementary mode too long. Kind of want to take this guy out without spending any bullets. If I can. I maybe screwed up. Maybe that was a bad idea. Well... Boy, you are really, really harder to hit while moving with that buff. Yeah, just keep shooting, John. Nope, never mind. Throw a gun at him. Okay. We're getting there. And because the enemies are more difficult and they're more resistant to the same old tactics, we're not able to defeat all of them so trivially. I'm actually having to do more stuff than just stop, shoot, stop, shoot, stop, shoot, which feels better. Am I being too cute if I just try to hold all the ammo? Because 18 really isn't even that many shots with this thing. I'm gonna throw the gun. Oh, hey there, additional guy. Good news is this thing shoots so slowly. Can I grab this without... Okay, I'm not quite visible. Okay, I would love my SMG back, please. And maybe that can be the end of enemies for right now. And hey, we did manage to make it through that level without bandaging. Not saying that it's necessarily going to be the case for the rest of the thing, but... How many areas do we have left? 3? Yeah, not taking damage for that long seems like maybe a pipe dream. The Harbor Master's personal guard are ready for the coming war, but you arrived early. It's not really great introductory text. I mean, it's functional. Workmanlike is maybe the word I might use.
Word reached her. She decided to make her last stand on her father's own ship. When the boogeyman comes knocking, the wise hide and make preparations.
Quite the opposite. The wise know that no preparations can be made.
We'll see.
Apparently, the one hexagonal space that this enemy is in is the only spot that's still not visible to me. Security man has made an error. Yeah, the amount of movement you get out of... Okay, over there. The amount of movement you get out of the takedown feels a little unfair sometimes. The enemies have a really hard time coping with it. It's just like... Striking a knockdown person is a thing that it seems like is such a good idea so frequently. And especially like with the way the bosses are designed, like the thing you need to do fairly frequently. It's so weird that there's not an animation for it. That it does that weird snap up thing, like they never even thought anybody might try it. Yep, and then we can just sit here and wait for this guy to step forward. Sure are a lot of these dudes. Maybe what we should do is just stand by that door, take dudes down as they come through, until we have a nice big stack of bodies, and then use that to build a little fortification, and just stay there. Just stay there, warm and safe for the rest of our days. I probably didn't actually need to do that, but I'm more and more thinking I want to go back to the 9mm. It's a very versatile tool, you know? Also, maybe this isn't actually what's affecting it, but it feels like it throws more accurately than the other guns, and that actually is a factor for me. I like throwing the gun. Tough dude. Well, I'm not going to be able to leave with that guy still alive, so I guess we better handle it. You know what John Wick needs? A grappling hook. It would not be especially goofier than anything that's actually in those movies. And think of how easy it would be to grab guns. So I think this thing's trying to tell me that there's an enemy nearby. Oh no, I just wasn't close enough to it for it to look open. I'm gonna say I didn't see any enemies. Find a way down below. The barricades are already in place. Well, why don't I shoot them? Why don't I do acrobatic shooting at them? That seems to solve all of my other problems. I guess I don't have to really worry about entering an area without a gun, because they always give you a guy with a gun you can do a takedown on. Presumably, specifically to prevent that issue from arising. Yeah, I guess I should grab his gun. I was thinking we could maybe like look around a little bit and see if there's anybody else that needed to be shot before we did so, but whatever, we'll figure it out. It's not like there's any dearth of bullets. And in a place where there is a dearth of bullets, that means there's just a lot of brawler enemies who we can defeat without bullets. I guess there's no reason to spend focus here. There's so many strike animations, and they all involve a strike to the crotch. You must always strike the crotch. That's not totally great. Oh, that's even worse. We have enough time to crouch and roll. I think we go for a crouch and roll. That's pretty bad. That changes things a little bit for the worse. He's got a revolver, so we'll be rolling during the shot. I think we go for a takedown on him. Ooh! Okay, the roll was ineffective. Boy, he really just laid me the hell out, huh? John. 2 misses? 80% chance to hit. It's just embarrassing is what it is. So I don't know what's up with him suddenly like becoming aware of enemies after they've been visible for long periods of time like this. I don't feel like he was doing that yesterday. Alright, so we have to get better at like weaving strikes into our into situations, I think. That's the piece of this that we're missing for controlling multiple enemies. The problem is just that I'm not always in a position to strike the enemy I need to strike. Okay, not 100% ideal. Did we go for the melee attack here? Yeah, the machine pistol ammo is at a little bit of a premium. Uh-oh. Behind us. That's... I guess it's not a big danger. I'm going to try to get over to this guy and put him down before we have to deal with the brawler. Okay, plenty of time for a takedown, which will give me a little bit of space to work with. Or completely break the other brawler's AI. That also is good. Let's do the takedown just because I don't want to get snuck up on while trying to do a double strike. I feel like there was... Are we on the same level as before? I guess the area we got in trouble in was over there. We took a slightly different path and ended up in a safer area. The Harbor Master has failed to restore balance, but will fight on regardless. Restore balance? What is... Hold on, what is that restore balance thing in reference to even? Let's quickly throw a gun. And give this guy the parry. Step over here. Oh, never mind. This didn't work out quite as well as I was hoping. Just alternate strikes. I mean, like, it doesn't look like it because the animations don't really work to make it look like it, but that was sort of a John Wick thing to do there. You can see him, like, coming around a corner and having two guys on either sides of him and having to do, like, a back and forth thing until they're both incapacitated. I think the core problem with the presentation of the game is just that they gave themselves a real rough task by making it John Wick, a series that's all about the stylish fluidity of the action scenes. I don't know, they need to use some kind of animation blending or something. There's some kind of thing that I don't even really know how you would do it. It's just that's a tough problem. Let's try this again. There we go. You know, he always gets there eventually. That's what they keep saying about him in the movies. Oh, you know that John Wick, he always gets there eventually. He's gonna screw it up a couple of times, you're definitely gonna shoot him in the back of the head, but he'll get you. Ooh, this is not ideal. I appreciate that guy not even trying to shoot me. If we wait a second here, he's stepping into the doorway. We can do a takedown through the door. Where am I actually going? I can't even... This isn't even the right way. I can't even get anywhere over here. I guess actually... Okay, there's a door on that wall. That's where I'm going. Yeah, these parts of the game where you're just fighting one enemy at a time, just like not very interesting. Okay, so this dude... That guy still has a little bit of health left. I think we just want to throw a strike here so that we can finish this guy off with another takedown, which unfortunately does not give me a lot of good options for where I want to end up. Just a big pile of guns laying in the corridor. That's like the thing I said earlier. We'll just make a big pile of them, and then somewhere around here there's got to be a boss, right? I guess out here, maybe? Do I need to shoot you? I'd rather not shoot you if I don't have to. No, we got him. We got him. He's one of those tough guys. Okay. We briefly saw someone through the wall there for some reason, which we should not have been able to do. There we go. There's our boss. With an assault rifle. Seems like a problem. Fortunately, moving right over to us, so let's get that quick takedown. So is it just takedown, takedown, takedown until you get past all the, I guess a push does as much focus damage. It also has the same cost. Push allows me to get him behind the cover, though. Never mind, I'm only allowed to push one space. Okay, that's not actually a problem. We'll do another takedown. End up right here. So I want to be close to the brawler. We want to be able to execute another... Huh. Oh, repeated fatigue. I'm doing less health damage because I am spamming the same move over and over again. That's good. That's smart for them to implement. Alright, and then you... Wait, why can I not select you? I want to shoot you. Oh, because technically you're in this space. Right, because this is a moment when we can shoot. Parry's not good enough. I need to dodge, which is bad because it's going to put me in a pretty low focus kind of situation here. I think we gotta wait, go for a strike. And the boss is refocusing, so I need to get someplace where I can do the same. That's dangerous. We're about to get hit from the back. Okay, so this has got to be... There's got to be takedown to a location where that guy can't see me. And then wait for him to become... He's going to become visible pretty soon, and we need to be able to shoot him the second that happens, I think. This is taking longer than I wanted it to. The takedown's probably a bad move. What about a push? I can't push through to here. I'm just thinking, like, if we could get this between us and that guy, we only need to break his line of sight again for a second. If I went for a takedown, I could end up over here. Ooh, over here is better. We get shot before the setup is completed. You can just run. You cannot throw the gun fast enough. I think it has to be just run and hope that we don't get shot. Okay. Bullet missed already, it looks like. More takedown. Never enough takedown. Okay, that one felt a lot easier than the boss encounter in the last area. And we did not get it done fast enough. But we did get the bandages used thing. Yeah, your shot accuracy really goes to hell. So I'm assuming, okay, you are supposed to beat all pars at once to earn the top name. That's going to be tricky with the weapon type used and shot accuracy things, because using the non-pistol weapons really trashes your accuracy. I guess you have to use them for like 1 kill each.
She answered his questions, directed him to us.
Pointed to the only person she knew could reach me. Yoshiko.
The Forger.
She is an artist. To the world above, she's an institution. But to us, down here, she's a master. There's not a painting she can't forge, or a document she cannot reproduce to your exact specification.
I have seen her work.
Likely many more times than you realize. It's testament to her talent that those above let her work with men like our host. You'd have to be very useful indeed to be given such latitude. She's exhibiting her more public work in New York as we speak, I believe.
There should be graphics, right?
Relaxed, Hicks.
I am. You see, either Wick dies in that gallery at the hands of my men, or via the contingency I've set in motion. I wouldn't want you to miss your appointment on the steps of the Continental.
I've seen too many make the exact mistake you're barreling towards, thinking that they alone will succeed, where so many have failed before.
Yeah, it's got to be the case that there was supposed to be art in there, like the other conversation scenes, right? That can't have been intentional. I don't know, man. As you can probably tell from the tenor of my speech so far, I want to like this game, but there are some things about it that are not working, and that's not a great mark in its favor. All right, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time, tomorrow, for the gallery. Lots of good action movie scenes take place in the gallery, right? We'll see you then.